Alright, so my first impressions of a third gen. I'm impressed more than I thought I would be. So this is Mason's new 97. The old 97 was a Bluebird International. But anyways, we'll go ahead and take a look at it on the outside and then go in. So today's my first time I've been up close and personal with the third gen since they've been released. But this is obviously Mason bus. They've got the fender mounted signals, no warning light visors, which I like that because they're more of a hindrance than they're worth. There's 97. We'll talk about the step and the door here in a minute. Here's the new CE series emblem. I think they did phenomenal with this. I think this is, even before I saw it in person, this is one of the things that I was like, man, they did phenomenal with that. So I'm honestly thinking about getting one of these for 50 eventually. But anyways, there's 97 inspection sticker. The new roof logo, I will comment, I don't like how they've made it a little bit shorter. I think that was kind of stupid. These have underbody storage, of course. Mason City Schools. Got the little exterior backup light, to shine light down on the ground behind your rear tire. Here's the back of the bus. Of course, they've got the stop from the dealer on there. Pretty much a second gen back here. It does have the new clearance lights, of course. So that's at least one way to differentiate. Because for the most part, this right here looks exactly the same as that right there. So, yeah. Anyway, LED tail lights, incandescent warning lights. And I think what they're doing now is they're getting stop arm cameras, which I think is a good idea. So that's stop arm camera. Got your stop arm with the LED lights on it. There's your new logo. Like I said, I do like the logo. I just wish it was not shortened. 97 fender mounted signal. Here's the new location for the hood latch, which honestly, I'm kind of late to this. Most people have seen a third gen by now. I have not. I do like how it's got the IC logo there for the the custom glass. I think that's really cool that they included that. But yeah, just overall, I am surprised. I do like this, where the surround here is black instead of chrome. I wish somebody would order a yellow grille and yellow surround, but for some reason we can't do that here. I do like the new IC emblem. It seems like this will cut away from the badge center falling out, so I am happy with that. So let's go ahead and look at the door. The door is interesting, since it's one-piece glass. I've not heard great things because I feel like they're still trying to figure out how to do this since each leaf operates on its own. There's your door release. Stepwell, I know they shortened it. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal like I first thought it was, but definitely makes me feel like I'm stepping on a C2 when I do that. There's your door system act. This is like your emergency release switch. This right here makes me feel C2 like, just the way that this plastic is black. There's your dash, IC logo. Overall, I am a little bit more impressed than I thought I would be. These don't have the fancy driver's seat with the IC badge, so I'm pretty sure we won't get them either. New steering wheel. I do like that. Looks good. Gauge cluster. Switch panel. I do like how they've updated some of the switch images. So there's your switches. And then you've got your switches over here, which, like I said, I'm kind of late to this, so most of you have probably seen the inside of a third gen. Aside from this part of the bus, everything back here is exactly the same. You've got the LED dome lights, but, that's one minor difference. I did notice, because this bus had its doors locked, when I released them, it turned on the dome lights. I assume a courtesy feature for the driver, so that was pretty cool. These have the integrated seats for 6 seats. And like I said, walking back, it pretty much is a second gen CE back here. There's really nothing to talk about. But overall, I am a little bit more interested than I was. So I do kind of my comments from when these first came out are a little bit different. You know, things have changed. I would definitely love to get behind the wheel of one and see what it's like, but for now, this is what I've got. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be plenty of photos of this bus and the other ones on my Flickr, so go ahead and check it out. With that being said, we will go out here and get a wide shot. I'm going to lock these doors since I found them that way. Yeah, thanks for watching.